Hello everyone, Steve with the Reliable Prepper Technician 775 here. Short video on canning up some crab ball, cornstarch, chicken flavored broth mix, couscous, quinoa, and some PB Fit peanut butter powder. I've got everything all canned up. Some of the things we do use a oxygen absorber on, and some of them we do not. I just got in my IVES-Way canner I bought off of eBay. It looks like, I don't think this thing's ever been used. If it has, maybe one time. I think the guy lost the handle, and I just took a handle off my other machine that I got in here a week or so ago. Put everything together, adjusted it, and it seems to be working okay. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to can these up right fast. Like I said, it's nothing fancy about this video. Just wanted to take and test out the new can sealer here, and go from there. So what we've got, see, we've got some quinoa, and we are going to use an oxygen absorber in that. The couscous we're not going to use it in the chicken broth. It's a mix, and if you ever wanted to make your own, and we're going to use two 100cc oxygen absorbers in the quinoa. All right, we're just going to take and put them in there just like that. If you ever wanted to make your own, what is it? The ramen noodles type of thing, that mix right there is perfect for that. Okay, so this is set at 0. Whoops, we are going to put it right in there. Make sure this is good. That is all snugged up, and a little pressure puts a little pressure on it, and we actually going to start. You should, well, I don't think you can see it from there, but actually what it does roll the lip over. It's just past item number 1. And now is going to be the press seal, and we should be coming up to number 2, and we're back to 0. That was just how fast that was. It's pretty simple, and we're going to write on here quinoa, Q-U-I-N-O-A. Strange name, but it is what it is. Okay, next is going to be the couscous. This, well, it was a 1 pound container, did 1 can, and this is a number 2 can right there. Alright, next will be couscous. This is a 26.5 ounce, and it for the most part did both of these just about full, maybe not 100% full, but you can see, you know, right there. A lady years back asked me if we could do couscous, and I said I wasn't sure, but I got to looking into it, and yeah, I think we can do that without too much problem for, I would say, medium term food storage. I'm going to stick 2 of these in here and 2 of them in there. Alright, I would check them after 5 years. Didn't hurt to, you know, check them like that, and if they're good, hey, we're good to go. So what we're going to do is make sure this is set on the bottom. The top is, everything is set really well. A little pressure puts the spring action on this right here, and if I don't hit myself, we're going to take it and turn it. It's just as simple as that. You know, after we do about a dozen of these cans, I'm going to take and stick one of the cans, I'm going to do an empty one, and actually stick it in the hot water and see if the seals held up just like they say they're supposed to. Okay, and this is couscous. C-O-U-S-C-O-U-S. All right. Like I said, when we were kids, my family is French, and my dad spoke French when they were kids, and he would tell me all about, you know, couscous and some of the other French things that they did. They spoke French before they spoke English. All right, so here we are. Got to take and get it going again. Everything seems to be working okay. This is live video here, as much as video can be live. Broth roll number 2, and back to 0. Alrighty, looks like a good seal. I don't see anything really messed up. Couscous. C-O-U-S-C-O-U-S. Couscous. Okay. Anyway, they used to talk about couscous. Okay, now we have some peanut butter powder. Okay, I've sealed this up in the past without too much problem, and this container did 3 number 2 cans with some left over. Not a bunch left over, enough to make you maybe a couple peanut butter sandwiches, you know, so. Alright, but the next thing we need to take and see if we can find is powdered grape jelly. We can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Alright, so we're going to stick 2 of these, 100 cc's a piece. These are, you could probably get by with just one, but we're going to put 2 of them there as cheap insurance. Okay, let me pick up one that fell. See if I don't hit my head and knock myself out here. Alrighty, and again, put the can on here. Probably seen one can sealed, you've seen them all, but we'll just run through it just to kind of show you how simple this really is. Now these IVES-Way machines are really good. There's nothing wrong with them. I spoke with the gentleman that runs or owns the business. Him and his wife run the business, and I didn't realize they were as cheap as they are. They're, as of today, is August 9th, I think, or pretty close to it. And Berlin Packaging, House of Cans, both have the IVES-Way machine right here for sale. And let's see, Berlin was $275 plus the shipping, and House of Cans, I think, was like $315. So the prices are pretty close, and I didn't realize, and this needs a little bit of oil on it, I didn't realize that these machines were that inexpensive. I don't know if I would have bought any used ones off of eBay, although I did get this one right here for about 60 bucks. Okay, make sure we're all good. About $60, and I've got to get a handle which is about 20 or 25, and from there I need to get a new spring to the bottom, and maybe 1 or 2 other items I want to get. So if you ran into problems and you needed to get parts, you could really spend money up to, say, if you spent 100 to 125 on a unit, and you had to put another 50 to 75 in it, you're just $100 away from a brand new one. So, okay, so we're gonna write peanut butter. All right, I'm just gonna put peanut butter. I don't know what it is. I'll make some labels for this a little bit later on. So I don't want this video to run off too long. Okay, so next we've got some Knorr chicken flavored broth mix. This stuff is really good. I'm not going to put an oxygen absorber in here because oxygen absorbers have metal shavings in them, and this has got a lot of salt in it. So I wanted to put it in a plastic bag, but I couldn't get it to work like I wanted to. So we're just going to take and can it as is. And if you wanted to make a ramen noodle soup of some sort, you just have to put your noodles away. Just get some good pasta noodles, and it's because of the ramen and the cup of noodles, those are fried, and they will go rancid on you if you try to take them store. So I don't need to oil this. I haven't oiled it before I started and ended up forgetting. So, okay, this is chicken broth. Chicken broth. Alright, and like I said, no oxygen absorbers in these. Okay, here's the other one. Like that, pretty dead-gum tasty. I'm thinking with some pasta noodles and this, a little bit of imagination, and maybe a few freeze-dried carrots, maybe, whatever goes in the cup of noodles type of thing like that. You could have a pretty good semblance thereof of the same thing, without it going bad on you or going rancid, because it will go rancid. All right, and this is chicken broth, or chicken broth. I'm gonna put a K up there for Knorr. All right, so that one's out of the way. Whoops. All right, not like having 3 fingers. Cornstarch. I just did one of these. This is a lot of cornstarch. I think I maybe used this much out of here. So I will probably pack up the rest of it. I will not use an oxygen absorber in here. It was somewhere that I read, I think it was the Latter-day Saints on the LDS site that said the oxygen absorbers will react with cornstarch, baking soda, and some of the other leavening agents like this. So they suggest just putting it in just like it is. Sealed up like this, we shouldn't have a problem. Cornstarch is pretty durable, and I don't think you're going to have any issues with it at all, except for the squeaky squeaky machine here, and that's my fault. I brought my little syringe outside to get some oil and ended up forgetting. So seal's looking good. All right. Okay, and we're gonna put some cornstarch. Argo cornstarch. All right, cornstarch. This is out of the way. And last but not least, my favorite, Zatarain's crab ball. He said, "What in the hell you putting crab ball away for, Steve?" Well, you have to understand, I'm 100% Cajun, or otherwise Kunas. Okay. I am going to put a oxygen absorber in there. It's got all kind of cool little seeds and stuff like that. When we were kids, what we used to do, my grandfather was a commercial fisherman on my mom's side, and they had crawfishing, and we'd have crawfish balls all the time. And I would eat the potatoes and the corn and get the little beads when the bags broke open like that, and eat that on my corn. It was pretty good stuff. So you can say, well, you know, if you ever have any, if SH hits the